All right, folks, welcome back. We are here, day 3 of AWS reInvent, in the MongoDB lounge, hanging out with friends and colleagues, and Adam.
And this guy.
And Adam, you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
Yeah, hey, my name is Adam Fisher. I am a senior cloud architect with Worldwide Technology.
Worldwide Technologies, that name sounds familiar.
There may be a guy named Chris Williams who used to work with us on my team.
So, we have seen a number of announcements, mostly generative AI focused, here at reInvent. What is the one thing that you've seen that has stood out to you? Person, service, announcement, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, it's all Gen AI, right? That's the big thing. So I've really been, obviously the Amazon Q announcement really kind of stood out to me as sort of the big heavy hitter. I'm assuming a lot of people have said the same thing. Really what I'm looking for is what else is out there other than the Gen AI stuff. So, you know, that's what I'm hoping to see maybe a little bit more of. There's a lot of customers that are still really looking into security, governance, data, and what are going to be the big announcements and the next big things with those areas outside of the AI space.
Yeah, Gen AI is currently having its silver bullet moment where everybody thinks that it's going to solve all the problems. That invariably the corner cases and use cases will show up and you're like, oh, okay, so it's not the perfect end-all be-all. Yeah. So I'm with you there. I want to see the proof in the pudding type of things and what's going on around that. Not so much the hype, but what's actually going to be really valuable.
Yeah, I agree, and I liked the messaging yesterday that, you know, we realized that we're kind of early in the era of Gen AI as well.
Yep.
So I can kind of see some of that shift with Amazon kind of trying to figure out how do we make this easier for customers to adopt, start building their own things, and they're trying to do some of that heavy lifting on their own to make it more customer accessible, which we've seen with a lot of their other services in the past. So I enjoyed the messaging to see that like they realize that we're on a road and they're trying to help us get there. We're not quite there yet, but yeah, it's interesting to see where that will go. Like, what are the customer benefits that we're going to get out of it? What problems are we trying to solve?
Right. And how much of it is it people just saying Gen AI over and over again, hoping to make it work?
Yeah. I do think, though, there's still a lot of concerns also about security, privacy, customer
ethics.
Ethics. Yeah. And those are the things that customers are talking about now, not Gen AI related, about their data and just getting into the cloud in the first place. So lots of questions, some answers.
And more to come.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show. Pleasure to run into you as always. And having worked with Adam for a long time and been on Cloud Field Days together, shout out to Stephen Foskett. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Definitely. Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.